TinkerCAD tips. Many of you have asked for this, and the great devs at AutoDesk have delivered. We now have a brand new tool on our workspace here called the Measure tool, and you can see it right up here in the upper right-hand corner. It's this little icon that looks like a tape measure. You can also access this using the I on the keyboard. And by the way, if you're ever curious about all of the keyboard commands, you can always go to Google here and just type in TinkerCAD keyboard shortcuts. Click on this link here, TinkerCAD keyboard shortcuts in the Help Center, and you can get this. This is a PDF that you can print, slip under your keyboard. Now I noted right now, the new Measure tool is not on here yet, but I'm sure it soon will be. This is a very handy thing to have under your keyboard. It will show you all the different keyboard commands. That'll make working in TinkerCAD quite a bit faster. Let's jump back to TinkerCAD here. Let me show you what this new Measure tool is all about. Let's go ahead and get rid of this text here. So I have a number of different objects here on the workspace. Now I think some of you are familiar with the ruler tool up here. And if you place the ruler tool down on the workspace here, it provides a lot of flexibility and functionality as far as measuring different things. I did a whole 4 or 5 part series on some of the different things that you could do with the ruler tool, but the Measure tool is a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss this, and if you want to see those other tutorials of mine, just click through to my profile, then look back through my videos. You'll see, I think it was 4 or 5 different tutorials on using the ruler tool. But this is about the new Measure tool. So if we come up here and we click on this, you'll notice the screen gets kind of a blue background or a blue hue to it here. And what we can do is place our first dot on a side, on a corner, on an edge. So let's say, for instance, I wanted to know the size of this gap between these two edges. So I could come over here, I could put this on the corner. We'll drop that right there. Whoops, let's do that over again. You can click away to get rid of it. I'll hit I on the keyboard. We'll do it again. Put that right there. Stretch it across. Left mouse click again. And note that that says 20 millimeters. Now you can also grab one of these ends. You could move it. Let's say I wanted to know the diagonal here, 63.25. Or if I wanted to know the length, right there, that's 60 millimeters, and I know that to be the case. See, if I just click on the object here, I get the normal dimensions. See, this says 60 millimeters here. You can also do this between objects. So I on the keyboard again. Let's say I put it at the top of this pyramid here. And let's say I wanted to know the distance to this edge or to this corner. Right there. Or I could move this endpoint, move that over to here. That's 56. And there's some practical uses for this. For instance, this pyramid here. Let's go ahead and move this object out of the way. Let's say I wanted to put a flat cube on this side of it here, and I wanted it to go from this bottom edge to this top point. Well, just using the standard tools in TinkerCAD, I know that this is 40 millimeters wide. I know that this is 40 millimeters high, but I really don't know what the distance is from this edge to this top point. Well, we can do that with the new Measure tool. Now notice I've taken this pyramid and I've kind of centered it on this dark line here. So I'm going to go ahead and use the I on the keyboard. I'm going to put my first point down at the bottom here. Zoom out. I'm going to put it on this top point right there. And it says 44.72. So let's make use of that. 44.72. Let's bring out a cube here. Let's make this 5 millimeters high. Make this 44.72, and we'll make it 40 millimeters wide. There we go. Now while that's selected, I can use C on the keyboard to get into cruise mode. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it on that side. But let's change this dimension here. That's 44.72. And this dimension is 40. There we go. Okay. Click away from that. I can use the work plane tool here. I'm going to put the work plane on the side of that pyramid. I'm going to zoom in here. Drop that right there. All right, I can select the two of those now. L for align. I'm going to click on the pyramid to make it the master. It won't move. Bring that down here. Going to center it that way. I'm going to hit W and put the work plane back on the default work plane again. And would you look at that? I've got it centered on there. The length of that cube is as high as the top of that pyramid. So that's the new measure tool. I on the keyboard, or it's this up here, and you can just drop points where you want to measure from. Very quick, very easy. So, big shout out to the folks at AutoDesk. You asked and you shall receive. As always, like, follow, and repost. Drop me a comment. And we'll see you on the next one. Happy tinkering!